Okay, well, let's go ahead and get going then with the first matchup of the day. Do enjoy this one between John Kata and Youssef Amara.
Hello, I'm Jxmkt from Thailand. I'm from East Asia. I hope I become the champion for this tournament. I hope people love to see my gameplay. See you soon.
Hello everyone, I am Youssef Amara from Tunisia. I am happy to be in this tournament and I hope to win. And I want to represent Bayern in World Finals in Tokyo. Thank you.
Great to hear from our first two competitors, Alex, with moments from kickoff here. John Kata, aka Jxmkt. We'll call him John Kata, it's his first name. It's easier than us spelling out the alphabet every time. He has a good spell of possession versus Youssef Amara, the 19-year-old from Tunisia. A fresh face for us. We can talk about John Kata as much as we like, but there is a lot at stake here, you'd have to say. It's the first group stage match for Youssef Amara here, representing Tunisia. Is there a chance for him to upset the pecking order here, I wonder?
Well, let's see. I think first round is always so difficult to deal with, so you don't really have the feeling with the game already.
At a massive tournament, the World Finals in July, awaits one of our four mobile players here. It's match one between John Kata and Youssef Amara.
Look at
John Kata here at the home strip, attacking first. Has a chance here for Harry Kane onto Leon Goretzka. Nice track back and the finish! And it did not take long for him to introduce himself. 4 minutes gone, Alex, and it is Goretzka firing home first.
Perfect mindset on how to set up, build up your kickoff. Approaching his 5 centre-back formation, his 5-2-1-2, approaching that run of the fullbacks and then connecting to the centre. That move from Leon Goretzka and that finesse, putting what we said before is so important. Take the lead and now control the game.
The back heel from the Englishman, Harry Kane, providing the assist on that move, Alex, that you pointed out at the top of the show. You said John Kata, very, very well versed with his skill moves, can be a slippery customer inside the box, and he may well be suited to this Bayern München lineup here, as we've barely had a chance to sit down and put our headsets on. He's already won to
now the response.
Here comes Youssef with Harry Kane, and there is the response.
Great ball through Youssef Amara, connecting with big time shot Harry Kane. Putting the ball, first time shot into the net. Great equalizer, great moment, especially facing such a big player as John Kata. Don't to let him get the control of the game, let the time pass running, and great response. Youssef Amara, well done, mate. It's game on.
Game on indeed. And that is the perfect response when you're going up against someone who is heavily favoured, to go straight away 4 in-game minutes later and score. Something tells me we could be in for one heck of a match here in match number 1.
And now let's see another kickoff for John Kata. Harry Kane, Musiala 1-2. Finally, Kim In-jae, big time show, regaining that ball and now sending the counter. Harry, this hectic start, we'll see. We're going to see more goals now.
Bit of a rushed input there, perhaps, as now the ball will trickle out of play and we can start to think about which way this match could turn next. Tunisia on the map here via Youssef Amara. Has to defend this attack though by John Kata.
Look at the space, it goes round the fullbacks. Alphonso Davies completely along the left hand side of the pitch. Great block. How famous is this 5 centre-back formation back in Thailand, where almost everyone used it? We saw him last year, we are seeing this year. Now the cross. Looking the stunning cross for Harry Kane. Now the second chance still on Harry. Kim In-jae finally for Youssef Amara sending the counter.
Yeah, potential counter here And you mentioned it's famous back home in Thailand, a two-time national champion is John Kata, exhibiting some nice skill moves
Rushing
there.
the double touch, but look at that space behind. Davies running on late.
Good strength. Really good strength from Harry Kane. Smartly plays it back though on that far side. Youssef Amara rushes that one slightly, but 25 minutes gone has proven he's willing to go toe-to-toe here with John Kata.
But I like what I see, Harry. A lot of action, a lot of opportunity on both sides. We haven't seen that strong start on a club event before this year, so wonderful to see. We'll see. Maybe a goal before the halftime could be really, really important to face the second half.
Got 15 minutes until the half-time whistle blows, but you're right, it's often at these club event finals we start a bit slow as these players try and feel each other out a little bit and settle into the occasion.
Look at the positioning of John Kata. Every player in a really nice positioning with these two strikers receiving all the balls from that building up from the back. Rafael Guerreiro connecting with Harry Kane, Goretzka. This time Youssef Amara under Alphonso Davies was able to regain the ball. 8 minutes remain of this first half. On possession, John Kata, the man from Thailand, Harry Kane, Musiala.
You can see his intention every time he gets the ball up there. Try double touch, drag back, try some kind of trickery. And no doubt it will happen here again.
It's all about to open that angle, not to send a cross or shoot.
Musiala. Straight in that shot. And you called it, Alex. Another goal was coming before half-time. It will go the way of John Kata. And Musiala tucks that one home.
Impressive. Jamal Musiala, player of the week, with that special position of centre forward. Gave him that role that John Kata he really wanted. As we see, really passive pressure from Youssef Amara at this point inside the box. Let the door open for that double touch finish shot. Is Jamal Musiala putting the lead for John Kata aka Jxmkt.
That is a nice finish. And I wonder whether or not Youssef standing off his man there was just a bit conditioned to the amount of skill and moves we've been seeing
there will be 3
from John Kata. Either way, the man mentioned is now 2-1 up here.
Look at this one,
Strip wants to get another one before half-time.
Oh, maybe Kane
there.
was the right option. Anyway, great job by John Kata. Taking another time to lead, Harry. Solid.
At half-time, you can see our statistics. John Kata is now 2-1 up.
Look at the attack.
An incredible opening game. It's often we see, Alex, as you take a look at the team lineups, these opening games for the club finals, they take a little while to get going when players kind of need to realise what it is they need and how many points, what results are going their way elsewhere. But straight away here, we've seen both of them just go toe-to-toe.
No, definitely. No, it's really interesting to see now Youssef Amara making some change on his tactic. He needs to do something else, especially to cover Rafael Guerreiro and Goretzka, that they are joining the attack so easily with a lot of spaces and no really pressure from Youssef Amara lineup. So we'll see. Especially John Kata is focusing his play on the central side. If we approach, maybe the fullbacks could be really dangerous. But let's see. Second half, John Kata still leading, but a lot of time to go already.
So attacking the right-hand goal will be Youssef Amara, the man from Tunisia, just 19 years old, having to play against one of the best players in the world here. And Harry Kane for John Kata, almost finding his man inside the box.
Look at that run. Coleman.
Who's he got though?
He needs to connect with someone.
Anyone.
The through ball
across the face of goal, but like we said, there just wasn't anyone there for him.
No, it seems that wasn't a completely unworked position from Harry Kane. But yeah, nice try. It's incredible, Harry. Both of them playing long ball counter, which is the best play style next to possession for Vincent Kompany. Is working so nice now. Goretzka inside the box. Harry, well defended by Upamecano.
Such a strong lineup Bayern have this year. Just looking at the names on your screen and how they're utilised by these players is impressive to see. Musiala now looking to find Harry Kane. Back to Musiala. Just
a double touch was coming. This time not possible.
Off the boot of Musiala there. But you're right, just wants to try and open up the men with skill moves. Oh, that's lovely. Musiala makes it 3.
Easy but worth it. This is John Kata, wonderful finishing. Another one for the centre forward, Jamal Musiala, player of the week, which is perfectly working for him. No, those special acceleration is giving that extra advantage. No, with that pass and run that work perfectly in eFootball Mobile. Great pass for a great striker, really complete one as is Harry Kane with passing, finishing, header. I mean, easy. He take it easy, and that's it. 2 goals up now.
A really nice finish by Musiala. That makes it 3 goals to 1 for the man who was, of course, 3rd placed at last year's World Finals. Would love to try and get back there to, I don't want to say get some revenge, because a bronze medal is not too bad at a World Finals, but would definitely love to get himself into that grand final. I know all of these players would, but after coming close last year, you almost have that extra motivation, don't you, to try and go the extra step further.
You remember pretty well, last year we were at the day 2 and John Kata was one of the favourites to clinch the trophy and become world champion. Maybe it's 2025 his year, we'll see. At the moment, I love what I see from him. Really solid gameplay, tactic working perfectly. He's completely overcoming his opponent tactically and in initiative as well. We see now some substitution. Leroy Sané coming up for Youssef Amara and Olise as a second striker for John Kata, and also Mane for the left-hand side. It's really interesting to see. Maybe too late from Youssef Amara to go that high of the pitch. We're accumulating 4 or 5 strikers. We'll see. Still time. Maybe score a really good one, really fast, make some pressure. Seems to be a tough task for the man from Tunisia.
Definitely seems to be mostly one-way traffic from what we've seen so far. Mostly John Kata has been the one more likely to score and has done so in several occasions. We're now underway following that 3rd goal. And it is an uphill battle from here on out for Youssef Amara.
Double blooper for John Kata for the kickoff. Nice one.
Into Kane, and Sané tries on the turn to get that strike on goal.
To survive that challenge, but not good enough. Look at those deep 2 lines he's putting John Kata to defend the score, protect him on a potential. It is funny, you know, when you are 2 goals up, Harry, if you concede the 3-2, it's like, damn, you will suffer a lot. Now the good ball is Harry Kane!
Oh, what a save! What a save! This was a really good chance. Almost exactly as you were talking about it, Alex, for Youssef, but at his near post, that shot had so much power on it.
You always need that help from your goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, with a great save, but still, what you said with the corner. Kim Min-jae, it will be another one.
Looks to be. And if you're a fan of Youssef Amara, with the amount of time left, you want to see a goal here coming soon towards Kim at the corner. Alphonso Davies is still in there for him as well, but this one will come away for John Kata. 15 minutes left. Musiala into Harry Kane. That's a nice touch and a foul tackle.
No.
Oh, it's wide.
Yeah. Even John Kata rushed too much with that tackle. Maybe you said have more timing to just turn to the right, open the angle for the right foot.
Maybe an extra touch or 2.
Yeah.
Difficult to read in.
A good pressure from him. He's putting over the limits.
Situations. 10 minutes to go though.
We'll see. There's still time, but as you know, each time more and more close. The chance for John Kata to take home the 3 first points of the competition. Olise with the cross.
Oh, too close to Neuer. And that will be precious seconds ticking off the clock here for John Kata. In the first hour of the match, he looked imperious. But there has been a nice spell here for Youssef Amara. John Kata's struggled to break the lines, but the most important thing is that scoreline at the top left-hand corner of your screen.
Olise Kim Min-jae can regain the ball.
Olise.
One of the last action, Harry. Ito. Wonderful for John Kata, which is now trying to keep the ball, the possession, because he's that close to get the 3 first point of the competition. How important those one are. Insane.
Had plenty of opportunities there and touches on the ball in the final third, but it is GG indeed. Match 1 is now in the books. It is John Kata 3, Youssef Amara 1. And we often say, Alex, it's so important in this type of competition to hit the ground running, get those 3 points on the board early, because you only have 3 matches in the group stages.
No, definitely. I think I love what I saw from these two competitors, especially because even Youssef wasn't that sharp in front of the net. I mean, he found out how to go through those 5 center back that John Kata put in on his formation. In the other side, I would say the experience of John Kata talked by himself. I think he was aware of what is needed at this stage of the competition. That 5 center back is not that comfortable for your opponents. If you haven't faced that formation, you don't really know how your formation will work against. And John Kata have a clear advantage with the fullback, with the CMF, Rafael Guerreiro and Goretzka AMF, making so easy to build up his play. And then he was sharp, as we see on the action there. The first goal from Goretzka, and then the response here
just a few minutes later, yeah.
And then at that point, it looks like, oh, maybe it's a really open match. But at the end of the day, John Kata pulled the throttle till the maximum and scoring twice, and that third goal, and then controlling the game more or less, surviving. Because sometimes control is not that easy at this level, Harry, of games, but. I love what I saw, but how many times we said that on the first game, and then it's not easy to reply then in the next games.
Exactly. It's early 3 points from our early favourite here. That was the goal that equalised it just a few moments following the opener, but we saw how standoffish Youssef was in defending there, and you just can't do that at this level with the likes of Musiala, Kane, Goretzka up top for John Kata. Do you think it's because maybe there were often skill moves being brought into play and he was kind of waiting to see which way Musiala would go, or what do you think happened there defensively?
But basically, you need to predict whether he's going, if he's going for the left-hand side or right-hand side, and maybe he gave too much space, and especially how fast are they dribbling for the Musiala with that double touch, that finesse. He have the cards, he have the skills, he have the stats. It's a really complete card, that Jamal Musiala Player of the Week. And then the last one, another time, Jamal Musiala connecting that great combination with Harry Kane, putting it into the net, because as well he have first-time shot. That skill is mandatory at this level, because that make that extra accurate on those first-time touches, let's say, to put the ball where all we want in front of the net.
Something tells me we'll be seeing this man, centre forward Musiala, quite a lot throughout this club event. There was a chance following that goal to get one back, and with the likes of Harry Kane in this types of position, I know it's difficult to beat the goalkeeper at the near post. You maybe expect him to do a bit better, and then that one potentially was even closer. So despite the scoreline, there were opportunities for Youssef Amara to get points back in this.
Now, were the perfect choices, let's say, but at the end of the day, you need to think about it and deciding 5 milliseconds, it doesn't reach a second. So you need to think so fast, and sometimes what is look easy, it becomes so difficult at this point with the pressure, the nerves, and the score against you. So yeah, things that happen, that's competition.
Well, first game in the books. Semra, John Kata, our favourite, and you can see how clinical he was. 3 shots, 3 on target, and 3 goals to go with the 3 points for him here in the mobile group.
Magic number 3, as it were.
He was 3rd in last year's World Finals as well, so maybe it's a lucky number for him.
Maybe it's a lucky number for him. Tell you what, he at least seems to be following the footsteps of his brother and really putting the pedal to the metal, coming up swinging, and very dominant performance. 3 goals inside 60 in-game minutes, if you will. Really kind of putting or casting aside his competition, who we said was a bit untested at this level, so we were kind of waiting to see what it is that he could do. Nonetheless, as you say, the favourite really coming out gunning. Having a quick look at what this means for the 2 respective groups. I mean, let's have a look then at console, because we already know that John Kata obviously took those 3 points on the board, so he's at the top
1-0 to Kimobi.
There you go, 1-0.
To Kimobi, great start from the man from Algeria, which, all these 2 well debuting at this stage, and they start leading with 3 points. Is super necessary, especially because already you have to face Eduardinho, Mestre, and I think that battle between these 2 underdogs, take those 3 points is an extra hurry that maybe at the end of the day, it could be enough.